Hey everybody, and welcome. We are live. How's everybody doing? Huh? Opening with some tricks? Actually, let's talk about this. Hello, is this thing on? How do I sound, huh? I'm gonna wait, obviously, for the delay because I'm looking at the chat right now. Good to see all you familiar faces. Maybe I'm too close here. Guys, I got a mic! Here, I'll just put this here. There. This is the more important thing today, so this is how I'm going to live stream. Welcome, everybody, to the Tuesday Spag stream with Spags and family. That's you guys. Okay. Let me know how this sounds. Good. I'm seeing people in the chat. What's up? What's up? Welcome. First thing, Trinity says, where is Stevie? I'm sorry. You're on Ali Spagnola's Spags chat, Spags stream. There we go. I apologize if you clicked on the wrong profile, but this is how you doing, everybody? Caitlin, what's up? Steven, okay, welcome. Yeah, it's fuzzy. Audio's a lot better. So I got one fuzzy and one a lot better. Tori and Megan helping out. Trying to improve how it sounds for you guys. So we're here to chat about, Andy says, I hear you. Well, if that's true. I'm sure you can actually, I'm guessing you can hear me. The point is that it should be better than past weeks. But, I sound good in the UK. Oh, awesome. How crazy is that? I'm sitting here in the US with someone else who's in the UK at the same time. My voice and picture are there, and their words are here. Sorry, I had to just go off a little bit. 2017 is awesome. Alright, guys. How's it going playing the sax? We're going to talk about that, too. Thanks for asking, Rachel. Oh, Rachel, you played for 4 years, and you still have trouble. Great! I have that to look forward to. Well, so far, I can play 2 scales, and that's about it. And I'm still figuring out what that even means. I can't tell if it's an E-flat scale or a C scale. According to my piano, it's an E-flat, but I've also heard that on saxophone, it's a C. Colin's here from England, too. Hello, hello. There's like a hiss over it. Oh, well, it's sitting right next to here. Let me see if I can get rid of the hiss. It's sitting right next to my laptop, which is like working its butt off to broadcast to you guys. My laptop's sitting here like, ugh, I gotta get Allie to the UK, and it's just like churning away. Is this better? Let me know if that sounds a little better, because really the problem is probably the fan from my laptop, because it's working so hard. My equipment isn't the best, guys. Still working on, budget for improving for you guys, but we're getting there, right? Okay, Heather says it's a C scale, but what is it? So it's a C scale on the saxophone, and it's a E-flat scale if I'm playing on the piano. Oh, that makes sense. That's concert, whatever. Everything from Bandcamp is now coming together. I've never played a woodwind. Everything I play allows me to sing with it. This is the first time I've played an instrument where I can't sing. This is still there, says Daniel. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Doesn't change. Alright, well, I'm going to have to work on that, guys, because I have no adjustments right now, and I thought for sure that this mic would help. It sounds the same. Great. Ooh, what about this? We could switch. Nah, I'm not going to mess around with it. Make you guys watch as I, juggle. Not the fun kind of juggle, as I juggle technology. Picture great, sound okay. Huh. I can't help with the hiss then. I have no idea. It may just be that, my laptop is impossible to deal with. Alright, so thanks for all of you joining me. If you haven't been catching up on Snapchat, that's cool, because I like hanging out with you guys in real time. Oh my goodness, look at this. Harlem Globe Trottering. So, what I've been talking about on Snapchat is that I need a yearly challenge, and that yearly challenge is something that I'm going to do, some new thing that I'm crappy at, that I'm going to aim to get better at for 365 days. The last 2 times I did this, one before was CrossFit, which is why you've probably heard me say CrossFit for the past year, too often. The one before that was kickboxing. Should have been saying kickboxing! Actually, none of that happens because it's kicking and boxing, not chopping. Anyway, so the past 2 years have been kind of like fitnessy, and I almost thought about doing like silks. Aerial silks would have been really cool this year. Or, what did I get sucked into the one time? Oh, pole dancing would be so fun. It's like CrossFit and ballet. I think I've talked about this. But I didn't want to do another like fitness thing because I'm consistently working out. I don't need to be convinced to do more physical activities, although this is pretty physical. So one of the options is that I do like kind of juggling, basketball, spinny, Harlem Globe Trotters stuff that I was talking about. So despite the fact that like you've seen me do this pretty often, maybe, like just now, it's not that long. Like it looks like I have control, but like I can't keep it up for a full snap. I can't go 10 seconds of just doing this. Ugh. And actually, it's there's a better way to do it. So I'm spinning it like right on the tip of my finger, and I've been looking into it. You're actually supposed to spin it. Oh, let me move away from my mic. You're supposed to spin it on your fingernail, so you can go longer because it's like grippier if it's on your flesh versus your nail. So there's where you want to get it, and that's making me suck even more because I'm trying to learn like the correct technique, which I now started watching YouTube videos about versus what I was doing before, which is on my finger. So, but if I can do it on my finger, I just got this new ball. Okay, these are really hard to find, guys. Look at it. It's all glossy. You can see like the windows in front of me reflecting in it. It's hard. You can't even hold on to it. I'm like trying to can't keep this ball in my hands. That's how slippery it is. But that means it like spins for freaking ever. It's amazing. Casey's saying I should mountain bike. That's physical though. So all right, I'm focusing. I've got it down to 2 things. I can't really add any more ideas because well, see, do you see how long that went? Because I'm already having trouble deciding between these 2. So I found this ball that's like supposedly, I should probably still be spinning on my fingernail with this one. So basically I have a lot to work on. And these like, you can get these in Japan, and every place that I found them, like seriously, even online, I cannot get them to me. No matter how much I try to pay, not that I would like spend $50 to get one of these from Japan, but like even that, they're like, we do not ship to the US. But also it was like broken English because it was very clear that like they're like nobody that makes these kind of balls will send them here, and they're super hard to find, and they're like basketball spinners that can somehow like secretly get them. And now I'm one of them because I just happened to find this on eBay. Like someone sent me this from Anaheim, and it was like $20. How awesome. I just got like super lucky because I was looking for freaking ever and figured I was just out of luck because I wasn't in like the secret ball spinning club to get a hold of one. And lo and behold, it's a Los Angeles ball too. How cool is that? My favorite team, the LA Clippers. By the way, my favorite team is the LA Clippers because there's no basketball team in Pittsburgh. Kind of. If I liked college ball, I could like Pitt, which is like, look how long that spins. Pitt, because they're like, they went to, their college is like right next to mine, Carnegie Mellon, but like really, there's no Pittsburgh basketball team, so I never really watched basketball or knew anything about it, and so I needed a team. So obviously I choose my now hometown, LA Clippers. And that's what's on this ball. So maybe that's a sign. The fact that I got a hold of one of these, and it's my team, should I be doing basketball spinning tricks? And on top of that, it's going to be, you know, not just that. What's the thing where you roll it behind your back? I saw one where you can kind of like make it look like a magnet where it like comes up to your hand. Or juggling, or spinning 2 at a time here. This is what I would get better at all year. Hey, how's it going? From a distance. Both of my bikes are here, by the way. Hope I don't hit them. So I need a third one, but I certainly can juggle. Here, let me try and do 2 in one hand. Ready? Alright, did you get the idea? Actually, 3 is easier. Ooh, I got an idea. 1 second. Boom. Alright. It's weird that 3 is easier, but it's because, like, 2 in one hand requires a lot of, like, strength from this side, and the worst part is actually the weight of them. But, a part of this, like, if I picked this as my yearly task, I would also get better at, like, juggling. What's up? Alright, you get it. So, maybe juggling basketballs or soccer balls or regular balls. I should do just a juggling live stream. I'll probably set that up in the future, where I'll just do like 3, the small ones that are easier, and 3 and 4. I gotta work my way up to that 5. I'm still kind of sucky at 4, so gotta get better at that. But that would be a fun live stream, no? Would you guys come to that? Casey says I'm too Caucasian for basketball stunts. Alright. Is that racist? I think it is. I think that's wildly racist. How dare you stop me from doing anything I want based on how I was born? Which is convincing me even more so that I should do this. White girl does basketball tricks. Gets put on the Harlem Globe Trotter team. That would be dope. Or maybe it's just the end of the year, the goal is to audition for them. How cool would that be? Guys, come on, that's some incentive to have me do basketball spinning. Nah. Michael's asking, what about unicycle? Unicycling was my yearly challenge back in middle school, so I've been doing that for a while. Do you see it? It's you can't really see it, but he's back there. I have a unicycle behind me, and I'm already pretty good at it, so I can't use that as a yearly challenge, although I guess I could get better, like, jumping or, like, off-roading. I think people use, like, thick tire unicycles to, like, mountain bike on them, but, like, mountain unicycle. I don't know. That still sounds too physical, and the fact that I've already been doing it. Definitely sticking with these two. So, there you go. I'm trying to convince you now, basketball, because step 2 is convincing you that I should play the saxophone, and, because I'm convinced on both of them, and I don't know what to do about it. And it's getting late in the year. Well, actually, I usually start at, what is it, March, April, May? It's May. I knew it was an M month. It's around May that I started to do these things. I feel like top of the year is just like too much. Everybody's trying to improve themselves. And I don't need to be a part of the New Year's resolution. I just better myself whenever it's time. I have a new day resolution, a new minute resolution. So don't wait till it's trendy to get better. That's my advice. All right. Actually, and usually my like yearly check-in on my goals and stuff I do in December. So while everybody's just like busy getting fat and screwing around for the holidays, I'm already on that resolution jam, you know, and then everybody goes to the gym in January, and I'm like, guys, I'm already 1 month into bettering myself. Okay, what's in here? Moving on. New subject. Okay, Casey's calling it downhill. I don't know why Casey's chats keep standing out to me. He doesn't even have she doesn't even have an avatar, so I don't know. Frieza Comics asking what's with the book. Oh, we'll get to that. I teased this a little. We're talking about secret thing that I didn't even mention in the description of this, but that's coming last, so stick around, because I have a big announcement. Clara, you're a polymath of such a random collection of things, congrats. Thank you! It's like my life goal to be, well, one of my life goals, legitimately have this written down, is to be added to the list of polymaths on Wikipedia. I haven't earned it yet, but maybe after these yearly challenges, spin a basketball while playing the sax, says Bill. Great. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got going on in here. I was gonna have it all ready to go and like play for you when it opened the live stream, but I feel like seeing me put it together is also hilarious. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I can't, and I don't know if I want someone who plays a saxophone to be here watching this, or if I want it to just be not judged. But no, actually, it would be helpful if any of you guys know if I'm doing something wrong. Let me know. Okay, so there's this big piece that looks like most of the saxophone, I guess. By the way, this saxophone smells like my childhood. It's like, it's old so much that it's sticking. We'll get to that. Um, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like mildew or moldy or something, like that kind of like warehouse smell. And it smells like my dance studio when I was a kid all the way through high school. And so I get like taken back to insane rehearsals with my favorite people, and when I smell this, it's like really vivid. Your the sense of smell is tied to memory more so than any other sense, and so like you're immediately taken places when you get the right scent. That's what's happening right now. Like I'm 16, I got my tap shoes on, and like all my best friends are there, and it's been like 3 hours we've been rehearsing a competition number. That's how it feels when I pull this saxophone out. Really weird, right? Or not. Maybe that's not interesting. You guys can be like, shut up, just do a Q&A if you guys aren't into these stories. Alright, so you shove this thing on here. I think in that order, you do that first. Rachel's asking if that's a tenor saxophone. No, it's an alto. I at least did some research before I rented this. By the way, this is a rental. I do not own this because I haven't committed. I committed to 1 month. Matt's like, yeah, old band instrument smell, thumbs up. Also, it's probably not healthy, right? Like, mold toxins are really bad. If you have an allergy, I'm guessing, that's no good. Yeah, Heather says it's an alto. Alright, well, seems like somebody knows about saxophone. Great. But I did do some research, like I was saying, before I rented this, to realize that which one I wanted to use. And it was like, yep, most students start with alto. And I'm like, yep, that's me. And it's smaller, too, and I'm small. Okay. This also, I'm not sure if it's adjusted right. I suppose it's supposed to fall right into your mouth. Oh, you're supposed to start with putting the reed in your mouth. I definitely remember, if you keep sniffing it, Michael says, you'll go back in time. Time traveling on the stream. Okay, so that, I firmly remember all the cool kids in jazz band would show up and stick something in their mouth. Well, I'd like sit down at the drum set. I did play drum set in jazz band. Although it's not, okay, this is also what I learned from watching a YouTube video for free from, I should have remembered who taught me, so I could shout out the person that made the freaking video and taught me how to do this. But she like put some at the bottom and kind of, this is cork grease? Yeah. So shout out to YouTubers just giving out free knowledge. In general, I feel like I'm getting paid back for all the great knowledge that I give. Did I tighten this? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. So that's greased. And that's what I had a problem with before. I didn't do that. And so I didn't shove this down long enough, and then my saxophone was out of tune. And when I was playing along with the piano, it sounded like a whole, like half a step off. Alright, this is, I think that this is what you do. This, by the way, if anybody's watching this as a primer for how to play the saxophone, nah, no. Go find someone else, some other friendly person on YouTube that actually gives tutorials. Because I'm still figuring it out. Matt says wet the reed. Alright, so it's called a reed. I did at least know that. Michael says, I have no clue what's going on with the horns. Yeah, it was always, oh, I also thought about, it was always like I never knew what that section in band was doing. When you shove it on, I'm still not sure exactly how far, but it also has to do with, like, you pull it in and out when you're tuning with the band, I'm guessing. And, like, whomever plays the A, I think it's, like, the first violinist, if it's an orchestra. And then we all tune to that, and that's how I pull it in or out. But I'm not sure. Matt says it takes me back to 4th grade. Yeah, same here. Although, I was playing percussion in 4th grade. And piano. Alright, here we go. I think I have it ready to go. Is there nothing else? No? I guess that's it. Saxophone assembly. No, I'm nervous. So the lowest note. I don't know if the lowest is easiest. Maybe I'll start here. Oh, shoot, guys. RIP headphone users. But what I've learned from the saxophone is that there's no way to do this quietly. I'm here, like, with neighbors, and I can't just, like, play pianissimo. This is not a piano where you can, like, slam on it. You're just always slamming. So, I'm gonna start far away. I want to see the response to those, like, 2 notes that I just made. Guys, I can also turn down the volume over there, but I feel like it's funnier to, like, distance myself from the microphone. Sweet, huh? Yeah. That went better than I thought it would. I was actually really nervous about that. Glad my first live scale went all right, all the way back to live scale and then an octave. Okay, it's hard with a new reed, says Spolerzo Addict. Interesting. I don't know how old is an old reed and how new is a new reed. It could be 5 minutes. Okay, so was that too loud? The problem is that if I turn down to make the sax sound all right, Bill says daytime has no sound limit. If it's too loud, you're too old, and also I'm too not good at playing the sax. Tighten your neck strap. Okay, thanks, Heather. I feel like Heather knows what she's doing. About to put on headphones. Slowly takes headphones off. Thank you, now this is Netflix for making me laugh. Okay, so... Oh, Michael's like, why are you nervous? That was brilliant. Well, I'm nervous because it's been, I don't know, 6 days that I've had a saxophone, and 2 of them I wasn't even here to play it. I've also realized that every day that I don't practice is a waste of $2, because that's how much it cost me, $2 a day. How about harmonica minor? Darn it, Doc Nightgrobes. I'll get there. All I have is a major scale. Alright, here, oh, so what I was saying is, like, it's $2 a day to rent this. I can't waste that. So I have been practicing every day. And if I'm not playing, then I'm like, there was one time where I just watched videos because I went to practice and it was way too late and I felt bad for my neighbors. Okay. Use your speakers, or wait, hold on, I'm gonna turn this down. I'm turning down the mic just while I'm playing. How about that? Now you can't hear me talking, but this may be better. Yeah, guys. Huh? How was that? Yikes. And I also don't know if I turned it down far enough so that I still could have, like, killed you. Cube says I'm very confused. Alright. Can you hear me now? So, for those of you just joining us, I am playing the saxophone for the first time, basically, this week. Oh, Michael's like, I think you already got $2 worth from that scale. Bloody brilliant. Thank you. So, I just started playing the saxophone. I rented one and was like, I'm gonna teach myself. And so far, so good, because I'm still smiling and I haven't been evicted. But I don't know if I want to commit to this for a full year. I'm deciding between a challenge for this year to play the saxophone or to, I'll get this for the screenshot, spin basketballs. Okay. Good luck trying to stop right on it. Anyway, someone suggested that I do both at the same time. I know you guys probably realize that this is where it's headed, is that I'm gonna spend this year doing both. But that also means that I won't be as good at either of them. Because, you know, there's only so many Spags minutes in a Spags day. On Spag Stream, welcome to Spags Seated. That was that was a portmanteau of my name and Conceited together. Thanks, guys. Hope you appreciated that joke. Oh, sounds good on my crappy phone, says Clouthier77. Alright, thanks. So, I guess I'm giving myself till I gotta return this to decide, unless you guys are like, yes, one or the other, and you can vote for both, but just know, I'm kind of leaning towards both, but that's not good. I mean, it is kind of good. Oh, Michael's like, how do I send $20? You can have 10 days sax rental on me. That's super cute. If you want to join, most of these people that are in the chat room are also on my Patreon team, which is super dope because they help support me so I can make stupid decisions in my life and play the sax and basketball spinning at the same time. But yeah, that's where the team is, since you're asking about how to support the Spag's decisions. Alright, so what do you guys think? Don't do both, commit to one, says Evan. You'll probably master the basketballs in a couple months, sax will occupy you longer. That's true. What's my return, too? We should talk about ease of integration, and then what's my return on investment. If we're going to make lists here, being able to spin basketballs will make my Instagram dope, and in general, be visually interesting for the videos that I make, right? I might even try and break a world record. Do you guys think about that? Because that would be awesome, and I'm, hanging out with the Guinness World Records people, and they would love, I'm sure, to see me, I don't know, do some ridiculous basketball spinning. I'm showing you, by the way, hanging on my wall. Let me just slowly rotate the camera because my mic is connected to it now. Ha-ho! That's right. That's my third Guinness World Record title hanging in my house. Where are the other two? You know what? I don't know. That's the only one I got. They didn't send the other two. Okay, so it would be cool to do that, and which I just thought of during this live stream. Megan says I like basketball spinning. Alright, good to know. We got that. What? Cyber Games is saying sex. Oh, so it would be cool to, maybe try and break a record, and, as I just thought of on this live stream, go audition for the Harlem Globe Trotters. Now, I'm not saying that I would get on the team, or even, expect to. I mean, of course I would do my best, but really, the ultimate goal would be to get up the courage to go audition. I don't even know if they have open auditions, but how cool would that video be? Yeah, Amazing Card Sharp is asking, will you learn more ball handling tricks besides spinning? Yes, absolutely. I talked about that, and I juggled a little bit earlier. So, so I would do that. Sorry, I'm laughing at Heather Sevo, who said, basketballs make you a cool kid, saxophones make you a cool kid, decisions. Pretty sure saxophones make you a dork, and juggling was never cool. I think they're both kind of lame. And I guess I'm trying to, not that, of course, saxophone players are super awesome. I just think it's funny that it's kind of like a band geek thing or like a circus geek thing that I'm trying to decide between. So, team juggling, says Jaden. Is that a bike seat, Calvin? Yeah, there's 2 bike seats, actually. What about? That's Kirk, and that's Ashton. They're hanging out together right now. So, I don't know. Oh, and I did want to talk about this. It's been sticking. Yeah. I showed this on Snapchat a little. Oh, I looked up how to kind of fix it. So, I'm going to see if I can get rid of the sticking right now, if you guys care. I'm using an old piece of scrap paper. And what you do, what I just read, is push down on the paper and then pull it out to try and remove gunk. I don't know. I don't see if it. I think I see kind of some gunk. It's that gunk that makes it smell like like my dance studio. Huh. Did that help at all? Yeah. Nope. Just kidding. I probably have to go get it cleaned. Pirate Jim says juggle the sax. Solved! That's even better than doing it at the same time. Yeah, I think that helped. Nope, did not help. Alright, thanks, Internet, for nothing. I might have to get it professionally cleaned. If I get it, well, I'm sure the place that I rented from would clean it. I'm not sure. But if I get it cleaned, I feel like it's going to cost me more to clean it than it is to actually have it for a month. Cloud Animal says, I'm such a band nerd. Put $1 bill under it and press the key. What am I trying to, take the cocaine off the $1 bill? I don't know why, but I always think about that, because someone told me, there's, a ton of cocaine on dollar bills if you did collect it all. It's, a significant amount. I guess they're all kind of stiffy. I don't know if I did take it. It's dried leftover spit. Yes, thank you, Thrillzo Addict. I didn't need to know that. But I did think about that, and because it's a rental, it's not even my spit. Alright. So, this live stream has gotten me nowhere on deciding between the two. Although, it was interesting to hear that at least one of you was like, commit to one thing. Tony says, you'd rename the team to the Harlem Trotters if I was on it. Sweet. Absolutely. If they let me on. Or some... I don't know. Maybe it's even like, I'll get good enough that they'll want me. They'll want a 5'2" white chick on the Harlem Globe Trotters. And then you guys will tweet at them incessantly until they put me on the team. Alright. Oh, this will also mean that I would probably do, like, if I get to the point where I can record with it, I can write some songs that feature saxophone. So, there's an argument for playing sax. It will add to my other musical stuff. Although it doesn't end with, well, I mean, I guess it would end with, like, a video of me featuring the sax playing for you guys, which maybe is not as cool as auditioning for the Harlem Globe Trotters. Or maybe it is, who knows, maybe the video that I make with this, what if it's a one-gal band and I, like, awkwardly put this on in the middle and then play and then take it off and go back to the drums. Could be. Oh, I could do a Twitter poll you suggested. Oh, yeah. Word. So, ease of getting into this, I feel like I could start getting good at basketball spinning pretty quickly. You know what, they both seem hard, actually. I got, like, a little bit going when you start. It's like, the learning curve is like, boom, look how much better I am. But then it's like, the ball won't stay up longer than 10 seconds. Or, I can't get past the point where you pass to your finger, you know, from one to the other. And same thing with this, like, it took me a day to get, took me like an hour to get a scale, but then that's one scale, and there are 12 more? Yeah, I think that's right. C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm right. So, 12 notes in a full chromatic scale, guys. I had to think about that. It's literally picturing a piano in my brain and playing this invisible piano in front of you. Anyway, I'm honestly just talking to give you guys time to say which one you want, and everyone's just chatting it up and not giving me any help. So come on. What do we want? Saxophone or, well, whatever, I'll just keep playing. Let me see if I can get a song down. I mean, I did play Careless Whisper the first day. Let me see if I can get some, like, decent jams on the saxophone. Maybe that'll help us decide. Because I really am leaning towards doing both. And, I mean, the only downside I see to that is that maybe I won't get good enough to audition for the Harlem Globe Trotters. Or I'll stop doing other stuff, like singing as much. That's another thing, you can't sing and play the saxophone. That's probably the reason why everything I play up until now has been nothing with my mouth. Wait, am I doing this right? I think you're supposed to do this first. I don't know. The guy at the sax place did show me how to clean it, because I think he was concerned. He's like, so, you've never played before? And I'm like, nope. And he's like, nah, we have teachers, we get a free first lesson to see if you like it. And I'm like, I'm gonna go on YouTube. And he's like, okay, let me just, like, show you how to not break it. If you're, because I don't know what the internet is. And, he was not a young guy. And I had to just sort of be like, yes, actually, I'll take your free advice. Even though I know the answer to everything is on the internet. Where did I put, oh, there it is, it's down. Even though I know the answer to everything is on the internet, he still showed me some, like, basic stuff. He's like, I don't know if you'll see online about this. And I'm like, yes, I will. Several hundred times for free. But he was surprised to hear that I was just getting this and jumping into it. Maybe I should get some lessons. If I get to the point, oh, he showed me this. He just showed me how to clean it. So you, like, drop that weight in there, and then it magically, via gravity, comes out this side, and you can, like, pull the cloth through. Ew. That's covered in my spit, apparently, and probably some other people's, because, you know, this is a saxophone. And now my sax is put away. Glad you guys watched that. Once again, this is not a how-to sax tutorial. Please do not listen to me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, Heather says she's sax. Calvin says the sax does the singing. That's cute. Anyway, if you leave the tarnish on the sax, it will have its own unique sound that's hard to find. Huh. Is that sound squawking? Because I've got that down. Alright, Michael says do what you think will be better, because that's the one that's going to be doing it. Because, oh, you're the one that's going to do it. We're here for the encouragement. Oh, okay. That's actually a good point. Thank you, Michael. That I should just do the one that really drives me. And here's the thing. I want to do both. So maybe I should just go with where I'm being pulled emotionally and just say, like, hey, maybe it's 30 minutes of sax, 30 minutes of ball spinning every day. Or maybe it's every other day I'll work on sax and ball spinning. Because honestly, I'm not going to give up on this. I started kickboxing 2 years ago, and I haven't stopped, even though I started CrossFit 1 year ago, and I haven't stopped. And now I'm doing this, and I won't stop after the year, so I can get lifelong better at it, I think. So maybe that's the answer. I really like that input. Michael, he also says I personally like the sax. Okay. But I should do what drives me. And maybe I get halfway through the year and I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to dedicate all my time to basketball. Because that's the one that seems to be whatever, for whatever reason. If anything, I'm like hedging my bets, because if I start sucking at one, I can be like, well, I'm not giving up on my yearly challenge. Because I have two going. Alright. Well, oh, where's the sax going, says Calvin? Away. I don't know why I should play it after you guys are gone, too. I should get... I'm gonna try and get something down that I can actually like play a song for you guys instead of just like, hey, look at 2 scales with some squawking. But yeah, there's only up from here. I can only get better. Yeah. Steven says do both for a while and see what you enjoy more and get better at quicker. Yeah, I guess it's this month too, because at the end of the month I should probably either invest in getting one or I don't know, spend another $2 a day to keep trying it. We'll see. Alright. And now we are to the... Oh! No, not to the reveal portion of the live stream just yet, because I have another thing to talk about. I'm playing a show! I got offered a concert at the Study in Hollywood. If anybody, any of you pallies in the chat room, are you guys, like, near LA at all? Because I'm playing live one of my drinking game concerts. So, it should be awesome. This is not a solo act. I'm actually performing with a drummer, possibly a bassist. Not sure if you can make it to the show yet. Oddfruit just asked if I named the rental. I did not. I don't want to get emotionally connected. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. So I don't want to get emotionally connected just yet before I commit. And I would probably name one if I bought one. But not the rental. Rental can just be... No, I don't even want to call it saxophone. Then that's like personifying it. And then I go, should I name my balls too? Alright, so anyway, I'm playing a show at the Study. It's on Hollywood in Hollywood. If any of you have been to like Loaded shows, it's like right across the street. Awesome venue, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm playing with my drummer, Ariana, and possibly my bassist, who is known as Future Sunsets. If you guys are like into YouTubers, he's like an awesome YouTube band called Future Sunsets. David Michael Frank. You may have heard of him if you follow like YouTube musicians. So I'm hopefully bringing him in too. And I will not be playing sax. Meredith is asking. I will not be playing sax at this show because I still suck at sax. But I will be playing 60 covers. So they're all like songs you know. The joke actually that we always make is that like we're a wedding band that gives up after a minute. So we play 60 songs that are all 1 minute long, and they're just like the hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. It's just like everything, yeah, that you would hear at a wedding that you like know the words to and sing along. But only the first minute, because who needs the rest of the song? And then we drink in between. So it's like an interactive party. Get it? I used to do live streams of Power Hours. It's been a while. Maybe I'll get back into that now that I'm live streaming every Tuesday. By the way, thanks for coming. the Spagnola Tuesday. And hopefully I will see you in LA. The show is June 3rd at the Study. And I just made a Facebook event about it, so if you want to go to my Facebook page and like me, guys, go like me on Facebook. Like me in real life, too. You can get more details and, like, tickets and stuff. Alright, and now we are to the review portion of the show, where I was talking about, kind of hinted at this a lot, actually. I hinted on writing this book, and I've hinted that I'm going to talk about it on this live stream. I talked about this on Snapchat. But basically, I wrote a book. It is called The 5 Principles of Living Outrageous. And if you saw my video about living outrageous, I talk about how it, like, makes you happier and everyone around you smile and also makes the world a better place, which is awesome. And so then I wrote a book on basically how to get started living outrageous. And it's these 5 principles. And it also tells you, like, more reasons why. And I'm going to be launching it, like, dropping, what's the term? Book release? Is it a book release? On Thursday, this Thursday, in 2 days, this book comes out. Let me just show you. Oh, come on. There we go. Is it showing? Nope. Nope, can't show it on iPad. It's just reflecting what's in front of it. Anyway, great. I should have printed this out on paper. Who does that? I'm not killing a tree for you. I guess you saw like a second of it. I'm trying to think if there's any way. No. There's no way to show you guys in these few seconds because I'm not going to print it out for you. But that's the closest I can get to teasing visually. We can still talk about it because you're going to be able to see it Thursday, 2 days from now. I'm launching it. Here's the inside info. Start saving your money because it'll only cost you nothing. Yes, I'm giving it away. Yeah, it's my gift to you guys, and I hope you like it. I mean, I put a lot into it. It's visually very appealing. I just can't show you. It's also like 10 pages. It's more of like I don't know. It's like bright and lots of images, and it's just like, is it a physical book? Says amazing card chart. No, it's digital because we don't. Come on, who needs to kill some trees? But it looks great on an iPad, or I'm guessing a Kindle. I haven't seen. But yeah, it's a lot of it is about the visual, which is why I said, I want to show them, and I can't because it's not showing up on the live stream. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm late, says Gabby. Welcome. That's alright. You got here for the good part. Let me see if I can... I want to rotate away from the window and see if this works. Oh good, you're just seeing a reflection of me now. Come on, there was like a second there where it showed. I swear, there we go. Yes. Yes! Alright. There we go. That's the, this is the only angle that you can kind of see it, guys. There's the, book cover. Boom. This is just a teaser visually what you're getting into. But basically it talks about how to freaking upgrade your life living outrageous, being bigger, bolder, and awesomer. And it's super easy, like in simple little, happy little joyous steps. Can you, boom, do a split on water while floating on water. So this is it. This is your... Everyone's screenshotting wildly, trying to see it before the launch. There's your visual preview. But I got that to work. Glare. Brightness up on the iPad. Oh, I think it's all the way. But thank you, Joe's Dot. And hopefully you at least saw some of that. So I also did the design on it, which is why I'm so proud of the visual. And I'm really excited for you guys to see it, to like get the physical copy on your screen and on your devices and read it and start being joyous and spreading joy and Instagramming ridiculous stuff because I'm psyched to see what you guys come up with. So I guess it's still kind of vague, but just know that I'm dropping the 5 Principles of Living Outrageous, and I can't wait for this team to get their hands on it. So look for that, because it's going to be a video release on Thursday that goes to the book download for all of $0.00. Steven Sykes says, "So cool, can't wait." And Michael says, "It looks strictly, legitly. Oh, thanks." Yep. I'm stoked. I'm glad you guys are into it. Yeah. So thanks for coming. And again, that video release on Thursday is going to be like a big deal. So hopefully you'll catch it on the day of. And a little distracted. That's, once again, you missed him entering before. He's known as the hips down. He's like the parents in what is it, Muppet Babies, where you only saw like the bottom half of them. Although he talks, he's not like the people in Peanuts, the adults in Peanuts that just like sound like a trumpet. But yeah, that's my real kid. Anyway, well, I'll tell you the exact date. Thursday the 18th, I'm launching the video that launches the book that you can download and check out and start living outrageously. I know that some of you guys have already started, and we've been chatting and posting all our outrageousness in the Patreon community. Although I don't even talk about that in the book, it's kind of like hinted at, because like I know a lot of people are going to download this, especially if it's free, and I gotta make sure that they're outrageous as us and cool enough to be a part of that community before we, let them join in and start being crazy with us. So there's like a page where I'm like, there's a community of people like doing outrageous stuff, and they're super awesome and way supportive, and if you stick around on my email list, I'll let you know how to get into it and whatever. But if they don't, then we know they don't need to be a part of it. So yeah, everybody who's already learning outrageous, I can't wait for you to see the book. Everybody who wants to get into it, that it's going to be a big help for you to have a good time and make your life better. Alright, so thanks for sticking around, and I will be back in a week, because we are now live streaming Tuesdays, the Spag stream, and I like this time too, because the lighting's good. I don't have to like try and fix stuff around me, and it's also Heather's like, you can't sit with us. It's not that we're too cool, we just gotta make sure that everybody's in it for the right reasons. Yeah, Michael's like, spread the word, chat. Heck yeah, I need it. You get the team together on Thursday and tell people about it. See if we can find more outrageous people to join the team. See if they're worthy to sit with us. Okay, cool. So, we'll see how this video does. Last time I broadcasted around this time, it had like the most views so far, so I'm thinking maybe this is when people can come. So, probably we'll aim for around now, because this is also when I can make it pretty consistently on Tuesday, so we'll see, but look for it, because I usually announce on Sunday when I'll be live streaming on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys next time, and I'm really excited for Thursday. Thanks to everyone for coming and all your input about basketballs versus saxophone, and hopefully I'll get better at this. That's a part of the Patreon thing too. Thank you to the Patreon team for helping me at least improve the audio so far. And I will catch you guys in the comments of my Thursday video, which is in 2 days. I'll see you, and I'll chat it up in 2 days. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. Mwah.